Welcome back again. Today we're making meatless spaghetti, and this is all I had in my pantry or in my fridge: spaghetti, carrot, cabbage, green pepper, pasta sauce, tomatoes, and zucchini. Literally, this is all I have, and I've made it an art to cook with what I have. No specific recipe, but I can provide you with some if you leave a comment for me. So I'm gonna boil the spaghetti separately. I didn't film that because you know how to boil spaghetti, and I'm gonna shred the vegetables and chop up the other vegetables, which is the green pepper and the tomatoes. Okay, here I am shredding the carrots, then the zucchini, then the cabbage. So here's me shredding the carrot first. And this machine that I use to shred it is from a company I used to work for. I love it. It is a machine by itself. It has different cones for different setting. I think this cone is, I think, cone one. There are 5 cones that come with it. If you want to know how to get one, definitely leave a comment, okay? Thank you so much. All right, that's the zucchini. And then the next would be the cabbage. And then I'll chop up the tomatoes. I'm kind of going ahead of myself, but I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And here's the cabbage. I changed the cone, if you can see. I changed the cone to shred the cabbage itself because it's very coarse. It won't be as fine as the other vegetables. And after this, I didn't show everything else. I didn't show the spices. I didn't measure anything, actually. I don't measure. That's my bad. I really don't measure when I cook because, again, it's what I have in the pantry. I'm just cooking up stuff. A lot of times I've never made it before. So I'm chopping up the green pepper, the tomatoes, onions. I didn't have it in the picture, but of course you'll see that. I already washed it up. I'm going to cut it up as well. And I cut up the tomatoes. So you guys already know, if you didn't know by now, that I love to cook. And I don't like following recipes per se. And I love like the spur of the moment cooking, like when I have visitors coming to my house and I know that I already have boiled meat, I know I already have onions, I have tomatoes, I have, suya spice. Trust me, is gonna be a feast. Something you've never had before. I probably just, as long as I have habanero, I know I'm obsessed with habanero. As long as I have habanero and some meat and tomatoes and onions, trust me, I'm making up something for them to eat. And every time they're wowed by it. And here comes the onions. I'm gonna chop that up. And also, I didn't put the oil. I mean, like some basic stuff you already know. I'm gonna detail those things in the description box once I post the video. I'm gonna post, like, for what you've seen. I'm gonna probably list it out what I used to cook this amazing meal. It was so delicious. It tastes so good. It smells so flavorful. Of course, with the habanero, you have a nice kick to it. I think I'm gonna speed up this part. So always check what you have in the house and what you can create. Once you have bouillon or some salt. Sometimes I mess around with brown sugar. If I don't have Maggi in the house, trust me, I'll put some salt and some onions and some brown sugar. I'm telling you, nobody ever knows. In one of my videos, I told you, this is habaneros. I just chopped them up as well. I honestly just love to create. I love to use not weird, like things you would normally not use. I know I made some stew one time like that with the same vegetables. I just shredded everything, put some chicken gizzard in it because I didn't have meat in the house, and everybody was wowed by it. So that's how I am. Like, why can't I do this? That's my drive, right? Why can't I mix these ingredients to make blah blah? All right, so here's the oil. The pot is already hot, so I put the oil in there. It's already hot, and that's your key. If you can set the pot on the fire once you put the oil, you can set the pot on the fire. Once you put the oil, it's already hot. That way, it's for faster cooking. Okay, So there we go. Put the onions in there. Let it saute for like, I don't know, not up to a minute, like 40 seconds or so, because it's already hot. And then I put everything else in there. All right. So that's the onions. Stir it up. You can see I didn't measure anything. I don't have like 1 teaspoon of this. No, that's for me, that's a dash. So that was curry. I put curry. Next is garlic powder. Oh no, that's thyme. The spice thyme. And then the next thing I'll put garlic and then some salt. See, that's a dash. Oh my God. So the key thing for me is like to make a S shape, like do it 1, 2, 3, the zigzag. So it's like a S shape or a zigzag. That's my measurement. I know it's terrible. I mean, I can do it in a little cup and measure it and see what it is. So I can share the detailed recipe with you. But this is, like I said, this is just a spur of the moment cooking. Again, that's why I started the series in a Jenny's Corner. So all the other vegetables have sauteed a little bit. So now I'm adding the shredded zucchini, cabbage, and carrot. And I'm going to let all those blend for a little bit and saute. I've already added the bouillon powder. So you can see that everything is already incorporated. I'm just going to stir it. Why do I have that little spoon stirring that thing? It's going to burn my hand, Jenny. You have to think about safety, girl. All right, so I'm going to let that, see, it's already incorporated. And the next thing I'm going to add is, see, it's so flavorful, smells so good. So it's half cooked in a way. So now I'm going to put the pasta sauce. Don't make fun of me while I shake my cans. If you see all my videos, I feel like I want to... I could easily put some water in there, shake it up and pour it. Why I gotta do all that? Jeez. Jens kulala. Right, so I stir in the pasta sauce. And that's because I only had 3. If I had more tomatoes, I would have just used tomatoes instead of the pasta sauce. But guess what? I just found the pasta sauce in my pantry. So now I'll plop, like my daughter says, I'll plop the spaghetti in there. That I didn't show you when I was boiling it. Just follow your regular spaghetti directions on the box, all right? And make sure it's al dente, not too soft, not too strong. So here, it's all incorporated. And it's all done. It's quick cooking. There's no meat in it. It tastes so good. Why did I leave that spoon in there? Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. So that's it. That's the meatless in the spur of the moment spaghetti for dinner for my family. It tasted so good. My 5-year-old ate like four helpings. This is not the best picture, but this is how it looked. I'm learning how to garnish. I think I focus too much on the taste and the quality of the food that I don't pay attention to like the garnishing, right? So I'm learning that as well. So thank you so much for your patience. If you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I have a new video, you can you'll be notified, right? And like the video and share, please. And then if you have any ideas on what you may have in your pantry and you need help, definitely send me comments below or email me. It's inajenyscorner@gmail.com, okay? I appreciate you being here. God bless you.